push the little record button.
Did not go.
I don't know if you did. He did, okay.
All right, cool.
So
So it's going. All right. So today I'm here to talk to you about the very controversial subject of global warming. Ding, ding, ding. What is global warming? Global warming is the increase in average temperature in the Earth's average temperature near surface air and oceans since the mid 20th century, and is protected near continuation. Basically, turning this wonderful blue ball into this scary orange and red ball. What happens? What does global warming do? Well, scientists have basically decided that global warming has increased the Earth's temperature about 1.4 degrees Fahrenheit since about the 1800s. Coral reef is being bleached. The Arctic ice is melting, and some scientists say we can see our first ice-free summer in the year 2040. Some scientists also say global warming is the cause for the increase in natural disasters such as hurricanes, earthquakes, tornadoes, etc., etc. What causes global warming? I guess this is what we had to expect once in the year 2040. Sad times. And what causes global warming? Global warming is caused by excessive amounts of greenhouse gases, which is caused by driving cars, using electricity from coal-fired power plants, heating our homes with natural or oil or natural gas, and deforestation. Solutions that have been suggested so far to help combat global warming is improved energy efficiency, better fuel economy, increase the wind and solar power, use more biofuels, make use of natural gas and nuclear powers, store excess carbon in underground somehow by what's it called, carbon sequestration, and then plant more trees, which is known as sequestration. But these are all pretty slow fixes. By the year 2040, we'll have helpless penguins on ice blocks out in the middle of the ocean, nobody will be able to do anything about it. So if you're like me and you want a quicker solution, I think you'll take into consideration Pastafarianism. Brief history about Pastafarianism. Pastafarianism is the belief that a giant spaghetti monster came to Earth after he was drunk and created the whole entire Earth with his noodly appendages. The first thing he did was he created a mountain, a group of trees, and a small midget. Because, when you're drunk, those are the things you need right away. The Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster has been around for thousands of years, but we exist in secrecy. But they recently came to the mainstream in May 2005. What happened in May 2005 was that the Kansas School Board wanted to start teaching intelligent design as a science course, and the prophet Bobby Henderson, who was an out-of-work physics major at the time, wrote an open letter to the school board telling them basically that if they were going to teach intelligent design as a scientific theory, they would also have to teach Pastafarianism, because if intelligent design theory is not based on faith instead of scientific theory as is claimed, then you must also teach our religion, which is based on science, not on faith. And this is the picture he drew, the spaghetti monster, or him, creating the trees, mountain, and the midget. And after a while, the school board decided not to go into teaching intelligent design, and later on, a giant statue of the spaghetti monster was erected outside the courthouse because there were other signs of major religions, the cross, the Islamic symbol, and so by law they had to erect the giant flying spaghetti monster because it is also a well-known religion now. I want to believe, so why should you believe? Well, Pastafarianism has caused 0 deaths so far, as we know, so that's always a nice thing. Heaven contains a beer factory and a beer volcano and a stripper factory, 2 great incentives for joining Pastafarianism. It should also be noted that hell and Pastafarianism is the same thing, except the beer is stale and strippers have STDs there. Every Friday is a holy day and a holiday, so happy holidays to you all. There's only one holiday later on in the year around the time of Kwanzaa or Hanukkah or Christmas, and it's called holiday. And you basically do whatever you want, however you want to celebrate it. It's based in science. I'll get back to this point later. And you get to dress like a pirate, because pirates are holy beings in Pastafarian when you're a Pastafarian. Because, as Bobby Henderson said, I believe that humans evolved from pirates. Consider that humans share about 95% of DNA with monkeys and more than 99.9% with pirates. So back to the problem we are having. What can we do about global warming? What is this so-called solution? Bobby Henderson said, you may be interested to know that global warming, earthquakes, hurricanes, and other natural disasters are caused by the shrinking number of pirates since the 1800s. Well, and this is backed by, as you can see, a very well done science graph where you can see there's a group of pirates around when the global average temperature was 13 degrees Celsius or 14 degrees Celsius. And as you know, pirates shrunk down, temperatures rose. So, based in science. So, you know, the only obvious solution to fixing global warming, as I've told you so far, is to dress like a pirate. Like this. And these guys. All good pirate costumes. And so, I hope you listened to my speech and taken into consideration, realizing that in a few short years, by dressing as pirates, we can end global warming right now and not have to deal with poor, sad polar bears floating through the ice. And before I leave you, I want to leave you with a little message. Remember, whatever you do, whatever you need, just remember to ask, what would the flying spaghetti monster do?
My husband took a statistic